those kicks, MP.
Objects in motion, stay in motion, as long as they move.
Give you great seats at a great price. Visit the ticket booth today to detail and available games. If your place is faithful, you still have tickets to upcoming home games. All you have to do is swing by one of our ticket booths or go to our website, and we will get you taken care of.
Don't forget to grab the game horchata today. That's the way to pass the end of a feature mascot, Homer and the Patriots.
A reminder that you can still purchase tickets for any upcoming games at the ticket booth or on our website.
And we're to be here for Backpack Day. Bring the kids in to get a free Pacers backpack.
Coming up, it's Rally Towel Day. You voted on 4 designs, and you can only get these at our next Pacers game. Get your tickets today. We want your time.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sport. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Zach LaVine.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Darius Garland is out there with Jay, and it's LeVert in at the small forward position. And for Indiana, in the post, it's Toppin and Turner. White is out there with Halliburton, and it's Levine at the 3 spot. And this game marked the season finale for both sides. We have had another great regular season in the NBA. And this one is in the books.
You're on top of it, right on, Kevin. And you look back on the season, how much has changed and all the surprises. I mean, it's amazing how quickly things can change in the NBA.
And here's Levine after the three-pointer from Jay. And it's White missing. The 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smits, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
And so here's Cleveland following the score by Indiana. Here's Jay. Off target from 3-point range. It's tipped. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Looking for Garland. He gets it there. Here's Jay. He's got 6. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Levine. inside White. Here's Turner. And again, it's Indiana converting.
You're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against Chicago was sensational. He had 34 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. Once again, he got into a rhythm, and there was nothing anybody could do to stop him. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Jay following the score by Indiana. Clock at 4. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jay's got his third bucket of the night.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And with their offensive firepower, got the Pacers' Clark maxed out at that end of the floor.
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive board, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet. Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. Neesmith comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Kobe White. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Halliburton. Cleveland also making some changes. Reith is checked in. And it's George Niang in for Mobley. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Here's Jay. This game he had 34 points. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Now Nembhard. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Misses from short range.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Cans it from downtown.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
LaVine with it. Jackson a screen on LeVert. Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 1.
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Neesmith is out there with James Wiseman, and it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Screen by Allen. And he gets it to go. No problem on the 3 from Jay. Jay's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs. And here's Halliburton. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Mathurin's got his first bucket in this one. Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50-40-90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Jay. 21 points in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
And to me, Evan Mobley seems like a fast learner. He adapted to the league play pretty seamlessly and is always looking for little ways to improve.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Miles Turner comes in for Wiseman, and it's White in for Andrew Nembhard. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking me in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. Outside, White. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
Well, the ability of Turner to put the ball on the floor and take it strong to the bucket makes him valuable for his team.
Screen by Allen. Shea misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
White, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Jay. Here's Allen. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Indiana. Toppin comes in for Nesmith, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Halliburton. And then for Cleveland, George Niang, he's checked in for Allen. And Strus is subbed in for Okoro. LaVine against Strus. Not as good. The Cavaliers lay cut down to just 3 in the basket from LaVine.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And the 3 off target. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 6-point game. And the basket by Jay.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Levine. 5 points in the game. Tapping a screen on Strus. For 3, Levine traps in the tray. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's Cleveland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
I think for Cleveland, last week of the season, they want the playoffs to start, but they still got to take care of business.
Interesting time. You want to avoid injuries, but also not lose your momentum.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Cavaliers.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
They sure made it look easy at times. What a half. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
So on the floor for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Jay out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Pacers trail by 6. It's White on the wing. LeVert defending. And White kicks to Levine. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. First points of the third quarter up on the board for Indiana. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Jay. That 3 off the mark. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. To the middle. Here's Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Mobley.
Man, excellent patience from Turner close to the basket there. I mean, forced the defense to get a little handsy with him in the paint.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by White. Pass to Turner. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
A big-time presence in the post. That's exactly what they want from Turner.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Inside, Here's White. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's Jay. 33 points for him. And a miss there on the triple.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
White, good.
The nasty handles of White, just so gifted at putting on a show with moves like that.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Reith is checked in. Wade comes in for Mobley. Okoro's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland.
And you have 2 things working there. Good awareness by Levine on the pick. Then the quick decision to throw it ahead.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for most improved player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, love that attitude. Wade, a screen on Halliburton. And the basket by Jay.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And the shot goes in. Halliburton's got 7.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Defensively, they just looked out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. 5 to shoot. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Cavaliers leading. Right wing. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Reith. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Halliburton. Jerome with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 4. There's a good screen. Here's Jay. Off target with his 3. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Pacers. Wade passes to Jay. This one for 3. Jerome. The tip in on the offensive rebound. Jerome's got his first points of the night.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go. If you've got good position.
Just reliable. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team.
Look, you can score, but we're getting seduced.
It's the fourth quarter. Give this team everything you've got.
Now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Johnson. Toppin comes in for Aaron Neesmith. Zach Levine's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's White in for Andrew Nembhard. Evan Mobley's checked in for Cleveland. And got it! Another basket.
Yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the 4th most 40-point games in a single season.
Now we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. And White slams it in.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Here's Jay. To the paint. It's tipped. Halliburton outside. He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He shot the ball 11 times. And an important part of every team's game. And we'll look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the blocked shot total, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Indiana leading. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
So quick off the floor. Obi Toppin.
Here's Jay. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Levine against LeVert. Mobley with the rebound. High post Allen. Pass to Jay. Allen, a screen on Toppin.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Takes a step back. Halliburton kicks to Turner. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Excellent D there from Allen. Pass to Garland. Count it!
And there's Garland coming up big. His confidence has to be through the roof.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers pulling it out. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
NYC, baby. The stars are out. Say what's up to Spike for me.
Got me, please, got me. I don't, please, bad at me, 'cause I got
they're ready to light it up tonight.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word NIX along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Knicks fans, grab your tickets for this coming season and see the ticket booth for more information. Secure your seats for another amazing year of Knicks basketball. Knicks fans, we're doing a special giveaway at our next home game. The first 10,000 of you will get your very own Knicks t-shirt.
Don't forget that tonight the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of the Knicks City Dancers?
Don't forget to bring the family to an upcoming game where we're giving away free basketball. The first 5 tickets.
Oh, say does.
Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the New York Knicks. And let's take a look at the Rookie of the Year race. These are the top-ranked rookie talents in the league as their first season in the NBA comes to a close. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class, so it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
Me too. And it's the way that he's just sustained his level of play for the entire season. So consistent. No major peaks, no huge valleys. That's pretty impressive stuff and heady stuff from a rookie.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Jay in at the 2. And for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now, and he can't get the first one.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
And he sinks the second. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. Of course, these Knicks lead the power on the floor.
Electric. Bridges getting the fans on their feet with that dump.
To the paint. And that one's good. Jay.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Outside Brunson with the drive. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Crafty and shifty. Those are two adjectives that fit under the Jalen Brunson definition.
Here's Jay. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Anunoby.
Offense clicking early here. 3 for 4 to start this one.
Allen finds Mobley. Stolen by Bridges. Hard with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Towns. Great D that time from Allen.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Cleveland again missing.
Cleveland foul. Jay. First personal foul. First team foul.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside, with Brunson being undersized. He has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, B.A., the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Jay, in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He scored 45 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He was carrying this team, taking over offensively. Can he do it again? We'll see.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
It's Bridges on the wing. Towns on a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Bridges misses. Cleveland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And stolen by Brunson. Bridges finds Hart. Now Brunson. From the arc. The shot off that time.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Here's Jay. Last time, 45 points for him. Lets the 3 fly. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Towns. 3-pointer, Bridges. The rebound by Allen. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
They now take the lead. Jay's got 11.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Hart from long range. And no good. Cleveland leading by 3. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Mobley gets it to go.
Imposing inside. Mobley is just too much.
And here's Brunson. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. Outside Hart. Shot to stop the run. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers ahead, up 2. Don't go away. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So for Cleveland right now, George Niang out there with Max Strus. Then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Reith in at the 5, roaming the paint. Shot clock at 3. Jay knocks down the triple. He's got 14.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Brunson. Everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough. This guy's continued to work hard every year and turn himself into...
Completely new group for the Cavaliers. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Sinks the tray.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Bridges outside. Tries to break his ice. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And you see the confidence Bridges exudes. Just gets right at the rim.
1:02 left in the second period. Mobley on a screen. And it's Jay missing. Knicks trail by 14. For three, Bridges. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Jay's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Towns on a screen. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. Towns has got 8.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Pass to Kolek. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Number 26, Rock Reese.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 15 seconds left in the second period. Here's Jay. 20 points for him. No good from outside. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going into the break up 12. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
I think for the Cavaliers, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well, for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Gotta appreciate the way they're...
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on Jared Allen. What's the news, Allie?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Cavaliers head athletic trainer, and I've been told there's a lot of pain when squeezing the hand, which looks to be fractured. This is a team that's excited heading into the playoffs. Unfortunately, this news dampens the outlook some.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there, playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO.
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Making a change here. Niang's checked in. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Jalen Brunson.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Here's Bridges. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
And Bridges playing with extreme confidence is on fire right now.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And Mobley throws it down.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Jay, the pass to Mobley. Can't cash it in from close range. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 14. And no good trying to use the glass.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Out to the wing. Here's Mobley. No good there. Good work defensively by Towns. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Left side Brunson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Knicks making a change here. Wagner's checked in. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, most scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Bridges. It's stolen. Fast break, Cleveland. Niang with it. Covered by Towns. Niang, that's good. Niang's got his second bucket on the night.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Towns finds Bridges. New York again can't hit.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
To the inside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And here you have the best teams when it comes to three-point shooting this season. Cleveland, #1.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
There's a screen. Here's Jay. Nails it from 3. Jay's got 9 points now in the second half.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Towns up top. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. Here's Bridges. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Bridges has got 17 points.
Consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
Knicks trail by 15. Pass to Towns. Achua for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Jay. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Achua with it. Here's Towns, defended by Niang. That's good from Towns on the assist by Achua. 10 points for him.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Here's Jay. Misses the... Three. It's Bridges on the wing. And the layup is good off the glass. Bridges has got 11 points in the quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And so it's Cleveland, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Cavaliers, Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Ty Jerome is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Reith in at the center position. Garland, no good. Knicks trail by 14. Right side. It's called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Anunoby on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. Hart passes to Anunoby. Towns, right side. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Cleveland leading by 17. Here's Jay. Cleveland again missing. Anunoby with it. Now LeVert defending. Anunoby passes to Hart. Now Brunson.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the fourth personal. And he needs to stay aggressive out there, so it's going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Towns on a screen. Hart from long range. It's rebounded by Wade. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. He drops it from range.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Here's Jay. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Brunson, and counted from 12 feet.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Cavaliers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And for the year, this will be the third win in 4 games against this team. They really brought it tonight.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jay.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
There's a screen. Fires for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brunson looks it over. And he converts the layup.
Cavaliers lead 83.
And here comes Cleveland. 22 was their biggest lead. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Three-pointer, Bridges. Mobley grabs the board. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never...
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with me.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Don't miss out on any Cavaliers home games this season and visit us online or at the ticket booth for any availability on future games.
Fans, be here for the mascot meet. Your offensive tennis will receive a poster of Move God. The National Basketball Association and the Cleveland Cavaliers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior.
And the Cavaliers already with a focused look on their faces as they arrived earlier, planning on a strong performance in their home building. The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Look at Cleveland. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, the Pacers. Not in the same realm right now. In terms of their record.
And I think for the Cavaliers, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Kobe White. And it's Levine in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, front court is LeVert and Mobley. Jay out there with Darius Garland. And it's Reed in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, RJ, this is exactly how you want to end the season, right? Both of these teams fighting for playoff position.
It's amazing how after an entire season of games, your seeding can be determined tonight. Shows you how close things are in the NBA at any given moment.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. Coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's going to pick your poison with him. If our guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And not a regular spot for Turner, but he shot with confidence, and that's what matters.
Here's Jay. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower. Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
Launches it. Knocks down the 3-ball. Jay's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Levine. And White kicks to Halliburton. Pass to White. LeVert grabs the miss. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Jay. Mobley, a screen on Turner. Second chance shot. Goes up with it again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Well done to force the action and get the call. Mobley not sitting back.
Since his first day in the league, Richard, Evan Mobley has been an elite defender.
And that's why he's been compared to Hall of Famers like Kevin Garnett. But we still need to see him develop the offensive end for those comparisons to be fair.
Pass to Toppin. From past the arc. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Mobley with it. Now defended by Levine. Mobley, a screen on Halliburton. Bangs home the trifecta. And it's 9 points for Jay.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The Pacers making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. White dishes to Levine. Off the run, trains the three-pointer. He's got 6.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it. Really upgrading that deep game.
Jay misses. White with it. Now guarded by Jay. Stripped it away. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Jay misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
There's 57 seconds left in the first. Wade, a screen on Levine. And the basket by Jay.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Levine against Strus. Puts the move on. Levine can't hit. Cleveland leading by 6. Here's Jay. He's got 12. And another 3 for Cleveland.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
And so LaVine nails both of them. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Screen by Niang. Jay misses. Knocked loose. For 3, Levine. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
In at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. Then there's Jay, and it's Reith in at the 5. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Knicks was superb. He came away with 41 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. And not only has he been great, the team is clicking right now. Now his play has been a huge reason why they're playing great. We'll see if they can keep it up. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here's Nembhard. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
They set the pick. Pass to Reith. Here's Jerome. Here's Jay. 23 points in the game. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And it's in there.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. Then for the Pacers, Turner's checked in for Weissman. And it's wide in for Andrew Nembhard. Jay misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years. What's it like? action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Indiana out in front. They lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
Good to have you with us.
I think for the Cavaliers, with the playoffs right around the corner, they're in tremendous shape. They're right on top in the first half.
You mean?
And now looking at the Pacers in this one, no separation to be found from either side.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into their spot.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Now for an update on Max Strus's injury. Let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I caught up with the Cavaliers' head athletic trainer. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. And you couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin, especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
On the court for Indiana. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. White is out there with Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Levine at the small forward. Halliburton passes to Toppin. Outside, Levine. Down low, here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Pass to Toppin. Three-pointer. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork, he's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys the ball.
David, every single time. And David, we thank you for that report.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Garland. And the Pacers also making a change. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Toppin. Outside, White. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the shot goes down.
Some slippage at the defensive end here in the second half, allowing the offense to establish more of the rhythm.
Halliburton finds Mathurin. White drives in, and the shot goes in. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went off strong, and rewarded with 2 points. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. It's a 3-point game. Mathurin against Strus. Turner with a screen on Mobley. Levine wide open. It's rebounded by Cleveland. At one point, they led by 16. Jay, the pass to Mobley. Here's Jay. Light covering. Mobley is screen. Stolen by Levine. Now the Pacers moving it up.
And White is looking to make things happen out there. If he has to get physical in the process, that is not going to be a problem.
What do you guys think so far about the offense? The Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Reith is checked in. Evan Mobley comes in for Dean Wade. LeVert's checked in for Okoro. And Jay subbed in for Max Strus. Indiana also making some changes. Walker comes in for Zach LaVine. Halliburton subbed in for White. Front court is LeVert and Mobley. Then there's Jay, and it's Jerome in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
In the corner, it's Mobley. Pass to Jay. Lets it go from deep. The shot missing. Indiana leading. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Garland is checked in for Cleveland. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Garland against Halliburton. And that one is good. Halliburton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Mobley is screened. Jay once again off the mark by Cleveland.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Kobe White, he's checked in for the Pacers.
Kobe White.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton with it. Clock at 6. A 3 ball. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Mobley the pass to Jay. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Jay's got 37. Pacers leading by 3. Halliburton outside. Pass to White. And the layup falls. 10 points for Kobe White.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Jay the pass to Mobley. Mobley gets the screen from Jay. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Wow, you can see Mobley just growing over time, accepting these responsibilities in this big moment.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Neesmith. Toppin comes in for Walker. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here. And they trust in his ability to come through.
Here's Jay. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Toppin. White with it. Wants to get it to Turner and does. That's good. Pass to number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Here's Levine. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Jay, the pass to Mobley. Cleveland moving it around. Pass to Reed. Here's Jay. Mobley is screened. Just 5 to shoot. Good. That's another bucket.
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for 4th on the single-season 40-point game list.
And, guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his abilities, and eventually others start to believe.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Leading by 5. And now we've got the intentional foul. Jerome, he's checked in for Garland.
Number 2, Ty Jerome.
Levine against LeVert. Turner with the screen for Levine. No good with the triple.
And they had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
Jay misses. White with it. Now guarded by Jay. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
Gets the first. That increases their lead to 6.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie. That's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 7. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
2 shots.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 6. And what's their best move at this point?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
And an intentional foul right there.
Harris LeVert, his second 4th team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Here's Jay. So it's Indiana picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the
Well, I knew we weren't going undefeated for the rest of the season.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his first public appearance since being named NBA Rookie of the Year, MP.
What's up, fellas?
The first of many, I'm sure.
You can only win one Rookie of the Year, Toby, when you're a rookie.
No, Jalen, I was saying...
You do know what a rookie is, don't you?
Yes, I know what a rookie is. I'm saying it's the first of his appearances. He's going to make many more appearances.
Yeah, sure you are, buddy. That makes perfect sense. Toby never played ball.
Yeah, it's true. He's never even touched a basketball.
Oh, Toby never played. We're doing this again. Okay, great. Thank you.
MP, you know what rookie means, don't you?
A first-year player?
You see, Toby? This guy knows ball.
Ding, 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 ding.
I guess I'm the Jalen Murphy Show Rookie of the Year, too, huh?
Oh, yes, you are. Let's talk about this honor, MP. You said a rookie is a first-year player, but you look like you were a seasoned vet out there. Did NBA hoops come easier to you than you expected?
I mean, you guys play ball.
Not Toby.
Right, well, nothing happens in a vacuum. I'm proud to be Rookie of the Year. I mean, it's been a dream of mine since day one, long before I got into the league. But there's 29 other teams, front offices, coaching staffs, and rosters. And some players, you know, they have a higher ceiling than others. And it's the same with teams. You know, luckily, I was able to end up with one who saw my potential and put me in a position to succeed. You know what I mean?
All right, this is for real, MP. You ever want a job in sports media? Toby's is yours. You just say the word.
Come on, Jalen.
No, I don't want your job, Toby. You do your thing, man.
Thank you.
Playoffs are here. And for a lot of teams, that's a big deal. But when you're as good as we are, just getting here means nothing. We are championship or bust. You know that. So, I'm not going to spend a lot of time firing you up. You don't need that kind of motivation. What you need to do is remember who you are. You're winners. It's in your blood. And you do everything that winners do. You execute the fundamentals. You fight for every possession. You stay the path. Because staying the path is what got you here. Which is why, at the end of it all, you'll be the ones hoisting that Larry O'Brien trophy. Because you know what it takes to get it, and you won't let anything stand in your way. Let other people worry about a work-life balance. Let other people be mediocre. You're after greatness, which means giving everything you've got to secure your place in history. And make no mistake about it. That's what's on the line here, gentlemen. History. Generational glory. Nothing more and nothing less. Bring it in, MP.
Y'all heard, Coach. Let's lock in. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win! Let's go.
This is it, the playoffs. Time to turn it up. Season starts now.